So, it's been a while, right? It's been a while. So, this is kind of like my new rig for now. Let me show you. This is pretty much, it's an older amp, right? But it's like one of the older Spider amps before it was, everything was digital and, you had massive presets. They're presets, but it's only like, the buttons, and then there was a foot pedal and all that. There's clean, crunch, metal, and then insane. And insane's just more distortion and a drive, obviously for the gain, bass, mid, treble, and channel volume. I don't have the foot pedal for this. I'm borrowing this amp. There's chorus flange, which I kind of don't like having both of them mixed. The reason why is because, yes, they're very similar in sound, but the flange has that almost like a swoosh sound to it. The phaser's pretty good. Tremolo is pretty cool. I like using that along with a little bit of the tape echo. You can do some cool tapping lines and just have the notes carry out. All in all, it's a cool amp, or just like to practice on. I mean, you could probably get an amp similar to this that's used. It also has other things, like headphones, and then these had like the CD jack in. The newer ones, I'm not sure if they have any of those type of features, but anyway, it's a pretty cool amp. I mean, next video I'll mess around with some of the the different presets and things of that nature, just to play it. So gonna do this as just a shorter video, just to explain this type of amp. These amps are cool for practice, really. Even if you're like practicing with a band. I believe it's 15 or 25 watts. You really wouldn't need that much, even to play a club. You could play on an amp like this. My other amp is 50 watts. It's a tube amp, and it's got way more, pushes a lot more air. At the moment, I'm not using that amp. I had to get it looked at.